Now they are not so fantastic. The bike, it kicks sideways on me. I can break the tire loose just like it ain't nothing. It's still got really good miles per gallon, and this bike has a Thundermax tuner, and Zippers made it where it's not going to shut off at no 110. It don't shut off, it just keeps going.
Traveling Tall is brought to you by Custom Dynamics, Zippers Performance, Chromeworks, Red Line Oil, Volunteer Audio, and Let's Roll.
We about to ride, you about to ride.
For a limited time, the Custom Dynamics Traveling Tall Edition package, which includes front LED turn signals, rear LED turn signals, smoke lenses, the Magic Strobe brake flasher, and a Custom Dynamics Traveling Tall collaboration pack. There's a limited supply. Make sure you order yours today. Keep gliding, and as always, have a blessed day.
Chromeworks exhaust. That's what's in this box, and I'm going to be giving these away. Now, these are the slip-ons that came off of this 2023 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. I had them on there just about 300, 400 miles before I put a full exhaust system. So I decided to give these away to viewers and subscribers. Now, absolutely free. You don't have to buy a sticker, no shirts, no hats, no anything like that. Absolutely free to enter. What you have to do is go to YouTube channel Traveling Tall, hit the subscribe button, go to Instagram, follow me at Real Traveling Tall, comment on this video, and tag 5 of your friends. Eligible winners have to be in the United States. I'll be picking a winner at random on November the 28th. Again, guys, thanks for watching. Keep gliding. As always, have a blessed day.
All right, guys, it is a beautiful day today, and what you see right there is my 2023 Road Glide. We're going to be doing a review on this bike today. If you watch the channel and seen all the installs that's been done on this motorcycle, you know there's been a lot of stuff done to it. I'm going to give you about 40 seconds quickly around the bike, and then we're going to ride and talk. If this is first time watching the channel, my name is Tall, and this is YouTube channel Traveling Tall. And this is the Chahaway Dam. The low side, the high side. So that is my 2023 Harley-Davidson Road Glide. Now let's make this quick. Then we're gonna go ride it on a good road. 2023 Road Glide standard started out with a 107. Now it has a lot more than that. Custom Dynamics XX headlight, which got bugs on it right now. Ohlins down here in the front. Coastal Moto, blacked out forks, lowers, volunteer audio with Hertz, Zippers Performance Sport Touring Kit, 139 horsepower, 145 foot-pounds of torque at the rear wheel, chrome exhaust, K&N filter, Thundermax tuner, Lapera seats, extended bags, Custom Dynamic latch lights, Chromeworks, Ohlins on the rear, Custom Dynamics all the way around, Clockworks windshield, and Chromeworks bars, drop-down mirrors. Hertz in the front too. Drop-in subs by Precision Power. Yeah, there's a whole lot more than that. But Coastal Moto wheels on the rear too. You got to have a matching set. Can't do that one wheel thing. We're going to take this Road Glide on this road up there, and we're going to talk about it, what I think about this bike. Oh yeah, fairing exchange, painted interfering. All right, let's get to it. All right, guys, so we're about to turn onto the Foothills Parkway now. Now, this part of the Foothills Parkway is the old part of the Foothills Parkway, and some might say it's the best part of the Foothills Parkway. I'm more familiar with this one than the other one, but the other one has the bridges, but this one has long sweeping curves. So anyway, we're going to be riding this Road Glide with this 128 Zippers Performance kit and these Ohlins suspensions, front and rear, through the Foothills Parkway. So let's ride and talk. We got like 16 miles of just uninterrupted, beautiful road in front of us. Listen to the Chromeworks as we roll through here. Now we're not going to go fast, but we're going to go at a nice spirited pace. Now about this Road Glide, I really like it. I like it a lot. Has it taken the place of my Street Glide yet? Nah, it hasn't done that. But it is a fun bike, really fun to ride, handles good. As you can see as I'm making my way through these curves, gotta slow down right here. That yellow line is slick. I like to use all of the road, right? It handles really good. You can go through at a nice pace without scraping the floorboards because Ohlins sit you up a little bit taller. Now, with all the torque that it has, the other day I was passing a car and I was running 35 miles per hour and the speed limit was 45, but the car, I don't know what he was doing. So I just went around it. So I dropped down the gear and I took off, right? The bike, it kicked sideways on me because the tires that I have are these Dunlops. Now, they're not the best tires. As I say that, I probably need to slow down a little bit. They're not the best tires as far as grip goes. I need to find something better. Like this bike, I don't really take it to the track like my other bike. I take to the track my Street Glide. So Shinkos will work perfect for that, but this one is like my travel bike. This is the same bike that I took to California and rode with my wife. Just when I want to ride it like this, I always, man, that thing will go. I always change the seats and put my LaPera kickflip seat back on and take those floorboards off the back, and of course I don't have a tour pack on, but other than that, that's all I do to it to make it kind of into my riding bike where I can get out and ride like this. But uh-oh, it's starting to rain. No, guys, I've been in the rain on this bike so many times. When I was going to California, it rained on me. And the thing about that is I wasn't worried about the rain. My wife was worried about the rain. But rain don't bother me. You just know you got to slow down and make sure, you know, you can lose a lot of grip when it's raining and the road is wet. So you got to be careful with that. And being packed down, 2 up with my wife, headed to, oh, now the road's wet. So I got to slow down. I'm sure I'll run out of it soon, so I'll just take it easy. Headed to California, it still got really good miles per gallon out of it. It wasn't like I was just draining the tank. I still could stop over 200 every time. And it ran really good, 2 up, with the tour pack on the back, packed down with everything. I mean, it was a nice, torquey ride. You know, going up the mountains, didn't have to gear down a lot to pass big trucks, didn't have to do any of that stuff. It just had the power where you needed it. Zippers did a good job putting this motor together. And it's just a reliable bike. Really reliable. Not searching for anything like E85. It runs on pump gas. It has everything. When it comes to power, it lacks nothing. The power is fantastic. I mean, it's great. It's because they took the time and engineered it right. They knew how I wanted to ride. They knew how I ride. And they just took their time and made the bike a perfect balance for me, sport and touring. If I want to take this thing to the track, I can take it to the track. You know what I mean? It has that, it has enough power to take it to the track and really let it rip. But it's reliable enough to take it and run long distance and get good fuel economy and have plenty of torque for passing, plenty of torque for merging on the interstate ramps or going up mountains riding 2 up. The Zipper's performance, 100%, nailed it on this bike. Perfect balance. It doesn't need anything else, nothing. I think it's just a perfect balance of power. you know. Now when I ride my street glide, I forget how fast that thing is. That thing is a beast. This is a beast too, but it's a refined beast. The street glide is just a lot more rowdier than this bike here. A whole lot more rowdier. But now let's talk about the Ohlins suspension as I slow down, because the road is a lot more wet now. The Ohlins suspension on this bike, front and rear. I have the front cartridges directly from Ohlins, and the rear I have Screaming Eagle Ohlins directly from Harley with the remote reservoirs. I have them tuned where I can ride the bike. I'm not tuned for comfort. Comfort is never really what I'm worried about. I always want performance. I want to be able to get in and out of that corner as fast as I can. Now, they're Ohlins, the standard in suspension, so they make the best suspension on the planet. I don't care what you heard. I don't care. Wow, he's walking way up here by himself. Hey, I don't care what you heard. A lot of people have great marketing campaigns, but I'll tell you this: on race day, who does Harley use? On race day, who does Indian use? Yeah, by the way, all the people talking about Indian got great suspension. What do they use on race day? Ohlins, of course, the best suspension on the planet. So it handles. It's not the most plush ride, it's not the softest ride, but yeah, I guess it could be. I never tuned mine for that type of riding style, because that ain't how I ride. I want to make sure that thing will stick in the corner. I want to make sure that it'll just get moving. And so I'm happy with it. Now the remote reservoirs from Screaming Eagle are black. If you get the ones from Harley, they are Ohlins Gold. I do like Ohlins Gold, because if you have Ohlins, let's just be honest, let's not lie about it. If you have Ohlins, you want people to know you have Ohlins. So the Ohlins Gold is cool to have on your bike, and plus a lot of people are putting gold accents on their Harleys now. It's kind of like a performance thing. I have them on both of the bikes. So on this bike, the Screaming Eagle remote reservoirs. On the Street Glide, I have Ohlins 5-something shocks, and you can check that out in the video that they did. Ooh, I think it stopped raining. I think it has stopped raining. I don't think the road's wet anymore. A little bit. We'll let it dry a little bit more, then we'll get back on it again. The suspension, now, it is better than stock, way better than stock. When you're going around a curve really fast, really hot, the stock one will give you that whole wobble. I still can make this one do it. When I'm going around a curve, I mean a high-speed curve, really, really, really fast, the rear end will kind of do that on you a little bit. I don't know if it's a suspension or the tires giving out, because let's be honest, these Dunlop tires, that's what I have on here, are the same Dunlop tires that came on the motorcycle when it was new. They're not the same tires, they're the same brand of tires. So they're not the best tires, and they're not made for high speed like I run the bike. You got to think, Harley probably didn't think of people running their bikes in the mid triple digits. This bike right here, the speedometer goes to 120, and it's been way stuck on 120. I'm talking about 45, 50 seconds of holding it on 120, and the bike is still gaining, and you can tell it's getting faster. So I don't know how fast I was going, but it was faster than 120, I can tell you that. And I know the tires, when they made the tires, they didn't think that somebody would probably be going that fast on their bike, because I think the Harley-Davidson 131, I think it governs at like 110, 115, and this bike has a Thundermax tuner, and Zippers made it where it's not going to shut off in no 110, 150. It don't shut off, it just keeps going. There's a rev limiter, which has been, you know, moved a lot further than 5,500 RPMs from Redline, but it will still allow it to go way past 115. And plus, you know, again, the Screaming Eagle 131, the stock 131, it's like 132, 135, and this one is a 124, and it has 145 torque and 139 horse. So it even exceeds what the standard Screaming Eagle does. Now I know there's a lot of people that got big power, but most of the people, okay, we ran up on a truck. Most of the people that's making big power, all they care about is running straight. I like running straight too. I like drag racing, 8th mile. You know, I prefer 8th mile more than the 1/4 mile. But if I can't get out and hit these twisties, then it's a waste of time. So I don't ever want to lose what being able to handle, you know, on these curvy roads in place of having more straight line performance. That's why you won't see me with an extended swing arm, because I want to make sure, I'd rather my bike be lifted up a little bit and make sure that the suspension is tuned to handle the curves instead of just straight line racing. We'll get around this truck in just a minute. So we talked about the motor. We talked about a little bit about the Thunder Max tuner. We talked about the Ohlins. Hey, let's talk about the bars here. We'll go around him in just a second. We're gonna go around him now. Woo, this thing can run. The bars, we have the Chromeworks bars. Now these are 12-inch bars, and I've learned something since the last time I spoke to you, because I was looking for some bars on my Heritage. If you guys don't know, I bought a Heritage and I'm doing a build on it, and yeah, those videos haven't came out yet, but they'll be coming out soon. But different bar manufacturers measure their bars from different places. Some people measure their bars from here to there, and that's the length of them. Some people measure from the bottom of the bar to the top, and that's the length of them. I think Chromeworks measures theirs from here to there. So the 10s that I have on my bike is probably 12s in somebody else's brand, and these are 12s, so it'll probably be 14s on somebody else's brand. So yeah, I learned that, so I wanted to pass that little bit of information on to you. But I'll tell you what, these bars, they're the perfect height. Now they are above the fairing, which is easy to do on a road glide. They're above the fairing, so when it's cold and it's raining, yes, I do feel all that on my hands. I know I can get hand guards, but I don't care for hand guards. And you know, taller bars, some people say that I'd be better off with taller bars, but look, no, I like my hands right here. This is where I can throw this bike around. My hands are not way up there. I'm not, you know, out of my control or out of my comfort. They're right where they need to be. So these handlebars are fantastic. Now I got these Chromeworks grips on here. Now they are not so fantastic. They're nice by looks, but they're not nice by beautiful view. They're nice by looks, but they're not nice by feeling. They're Avons, but Avon makes some cool looking grips that I have on the Street Glide, and them things are the best grips ever. The best. So I'm going to change these over to Avon heated grips, since this is my touring bike, and get rid of these. I like the way they look. Maybe if Chromeworks comes out with a little bit fatter grip with the same bar end, because they have this bar end on the bike that matches the tip of my exhaust. So I think that's cool, but I need a whole lot bigger grip. And plus I have a big hand, guys, so you know what I mean. These little grips, you can feel it on the bars every time. So now, oh, the tires, I touched on that a little bit. Yeah, I need better tires. I've said that before. That's kind of why I'm not pushing it hard through here, because these tires are not the greatest. I can break the tire loose just like it ain't nothing, you know what I mean? It happens all the time. When I'm on a straight, all I can do is roll into the throttle, it breaks the tire loose, just that easy. All right, guys, so we're at the end of it, and we're gonna get off here. We don't want to miss our turn. Now over there, straight ahead, is the new part of the Foothills Parkway. We're not going to continue on it. Believe it or not, we just ran through 15 miles. I don't know how long that took, but it was fun. I enjoyed talking to you guys. Something about riding this motorcycle and talking it's just therapeutic. It is. I really enjoy talking to you guys, so I hope y'all enjoy watching these videos. Now we are on I think this is 321, pretty sure that is. What is that down there? Alright, yeah. Let's let it rip a little bit. Oh, there's a truck right there. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. That fast. It will get moving quick. It don't take long, and I didn't come out of there as strong as I could because that truck was in the way. Well, I didn't know what that truck was going to do. But man, I tell you, they had put together a perfect package. So, everything that I'm saying, yeah. One more thing before we go. Yeah, that's where everybody gets gas before they get on the Foothills Parkway, since there's no gas over there. One more thing before I go. The wheels, the Coastal Moto wheels. I've had this thing up to high speeds. These Coastal Moto wheels are smooth as silk, and they look fantastic. With the 21 in the front and the 18 in the rear, I have no issue with throwing this thing around. I still can ride it just like I want to. And then when I'm cruising, that 21 is out there and looking good, and the 18 that you can see under them saddlebags is looking good too. Yeah, because it has 16s. And no, yeah, I think so. Yeah, it has 16s in the rear and had a 19 in the front. So don't let anybody tell you that you can't ride with a 21 and an 18. That's a lie. And definitely don't let them tell you that you can't tour, because I've been 7,325 miles cross country, 2-up, with a 21-inch chrome wheel in the front, 18-inch chrome wheel on the back. Make sure you get a good custom wheel, and Coastal Moto, they did me right. These wheels, they're awesome, they look good, the chrome finish is fantastic on them, and they are smooth as silk. Let me show you, 75. Look at that, smooth as silk. Look at that. And they are smooth well past 100. We really don't have to talk about the Chromeworks exhaust because you heard them coming through there. They sound fantastic. Fantastic. And the Chromeworks that I have on this bike is the 2 and the 1 and the 2. They go from 2 into 1 back into 2. They sound great. They're the Dominators from Chromeworks. LaPera seats. This seat, but I like the little kick up on the back. It holds you in and has so much grip with this pattern that it has. I think it's called a gripper pattern. It's a great seat. LaPera makes good seats, and they start off stiff, but they will get softer. You just got to keep riding. But they're good seats, and I like the kick flip seat because when I'm launching it, it holds me in, and it doesn't give you a lot of back support, but it gives you a little bit of back support. This windshield right here, everyone talks about you have no wind protection. That windshield right there is lower, it looks nicer, and it's probably a little bit better than stock, to be honest with you. You feel the air about right here, about right there. But I don't mind feeling the air, and I hate looking through a windshield. One last thing, all the fluids in this bike is Redline. Every fluid in this bike, Redline, oil, primary, transmission, Redline fluid. They make fantastic stuff, and you can get a Redline pack to change all 3 holes on your motorcycle, and they give you a hat and a funnel. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video here. Hopefully it's something that you enjoyed. We got a little ways before we get home, so I'm gonna kick back, put my feet up on these highway pegs, and glide easy. All right, y'all, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more like it, please subscribe. Again, sharing helps the channel grow. Share the video, comment below, let me know what you think. I love reading the comments. Absolutely love reading the comments. But make sure you keep them respectful and clean. All comments with profanity and abbreviations of profanity will be deleted. I hate when people write such a great comment, but then it has some sort of profanity in it. Come on, just leave it out. All right? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Keep gliding. And as always, have a blessed day.